Last time on Up, Up, and Away, Nova Destiny.
We fought in a holodeck kind of thing
Fell in love
where
with Gigi.
Ren fell in love with Gigi.
The War began his singing career. Gigi walked out, and that's
Mhm.
kind of where we stopped. Gigi has left the kind of lounge restaurant area, and everything has kind of gone back to normal. Diners have returned to their dinners, and things have quieted down. I'm gonna assume that by this time everybody's probably at least finished their food. I don't know if
Mhm.
people are continuing to drink. The alcohol at the moment is flowing, so anybody that wants to keep drinking, of course, can.
Anya will probably finish and then go back to bed. She's still like pretty beat up. I mean, even though she did get healed, she's taken the brunt of most of the damage
Mm-hmm.
like
Okay.
over the last day and a half, 2 days.
All
And
right.
like, yeah, she's gonna go relax.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
sounds about right.
Yeah, I remember most of our characters were pretty wiped, so I think that's what I'm doing too.
That totally makes sense. I mean, everybody, I don't know, you can check your character, so you're probably not, people are probably not all the way to full hit points, or at least some people are probably still injured. I imagine
Gothics
Anya
is
Yeah.
probably is, right?
Gothics is apparently pretty messed up.
Yeah, I'm more hurt than I thought I was. I'm 10 to 16.
See,
Yeah.
Anya's like way down. Anya's like 12 of 26. So like she's like,
Oh, whoa, 12, 26. Look at us
well,
fancy over here.
well, shit. I mean, she was what at -5 or some bullshit at one point.
Yeah, she was pretty wrecked
Yeah,
for a minute. All right. So everybody's going to try and make their way back to their rooms.
yeah. Well, everybody who's spoken.
Yes.
I don't.
Is anybody doing something different than that? That's Let me just ask that. It's easy. I'm
Uh,
gonna take
no.
silence as a no. So I'm gonna say that yeah, everybody goes ahead and leaves the establishment or this floor, makes it back to the lift, and goes back down to the area where your rooms are. Yeah, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, so everybody just retires.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yep.
go to Florida,
Yeah,
sit on the beach.
I'm done with the adventuring life.
Hmm.
Gigi's got it pretty nice here.
Need to get some relaxation so I can study.
Because of the level of comfort in the rooms and cleanliness, uh, anyone who sleeps gets 3 hit points back.
Whoa,
Ooh,
3?
wow. I think that's the most hit points I've ever gotten in 20 years in a night's sleep.
It it is indeed probably. Yeah, yeah. Say it was a critical successfully. It was a success critical successful. How would you even say that? A critical sleep.
Crit sleep.
It was critical rest.
It's critical rest.
I
I mean,
like
it was
that.
critical rest, but
It was a
yeah.
critical rest.
If I roll 2 nat 20s in a row, can I just get full HP back? Pull the Anya.
Super heal.
Over
No,
heal.
the only
I'm
character that I
telling you.
might let have a critical heal like that is Solus. His just chi just perfectly
Yeah.
aligns, and he's like,
At the moment, him and Drake Tungsten are jerking each other off. So
True.
yeah, that double crit last week.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Cameron, jeez, come on.
yeah, that double crit last
Like-
week. I don't know. I
It's
can't even
content for the
remember the
Patreon.
last time that happened.
Yeah, that was
Rare one.
pretty that was pretty wild. All right, so
All right.
you've woken up in the morning and rested, feeling better. I don't know if any of the casters are gonna try and get spells or anything. Um, actually, let's do this. We're gonna skip a little bit of time, unless anybody wants to specifically do anything this morning right now.
I would just bring up the idea to the group of whatever happened to Vildo. Do we care about tying up that thread before we continue on here, or do we just want to
Well, I mean,
I
kind
that's
would
of
say Anya would say that maybe we check in on Vildo before, you know, maybe after everything is done. If we decide to come back to this world, we check on Vildo, depending on where we actually heist the heist the ship the arm ship from. If we heist it in orbit, maybe we check on Vildo afterwards. If not, Vildo got a little money and we're out of his hair forever. So
I say we take Vildo and use him because, like, literally, we came down to the planet to look for like the slavers originally, and then get captured by the slavers, and then we were having another party come and break us out. Originally, I thought that was the plan, and then we
Hmm.
are on a whole different like adventure now. So maybe we'll have Vildo look for the slavers and get more information on them, and
we
Well,
then
you're not in
we
a
that's
whole different adventure now because
what?
no. Oh my
Gigi
god.
is
I
Oh
know.
my.
is uh,
Gigi's actually going to introduce us to the slavers.
mhm,
Yeah, that's what the last session was.
yeah.
Uh, I get confused. I was like,
Critical
what?
plot point.
I was confused. I was like,
Like a
because
major plot point.
That's like
because
that's
because
like
Like the plot point.
the whole
well, I
reason
got
we
confused
agreed
because
to
like
it.
we were like in like captured and there were like slavers in the thing. I thought.
That was so funny. Oh my god. So the
Well,
only
you see,
thing
that's the thing. You assumed that those people in the pits are slaves, but I mean,
They were just enemies of
Gigi didn't
GG.
elaborate, but obviously
yeah,
she kind of, she kind of
she insinuated, yes.
insinuated that that was not the case, that they are there for other reasons.
So
Uh,
So
I work too much.
yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
no,
you
you
do.
totally
Yeah.
do.
hmm So the only thing that Anya might want to do is maybe try to find some different clothing because all she has on are the scrubs. So I
Yeah,
think
that's
maybe
that's not that's not that big of a deal. Obviously, Gigi can provide Anya with clothing. That's you know.
Isn't GG gonna provide us with stuff today?
Well,
Like a clothing?
exactly. That's basically the reason that I wanted to skip a little bit of time. I was just not even like too much time, just like a couple days, day or two, was that I just kind of wanted to skip through the rest of Gigi evaluating you
mm,
because like we could do that, but I'd rather get to like the real
I think
action instead of
I
like
think Ren
holographic
should ask it.
action is it's okay, but
I think we need some more. I think Ren needs to prove himself personally.
Ren, yeah. I don't.
no, it's come on. It's Ren and it's Ren and Thawar now have to fight to the death for
GG.
Gigi for
Yeah,
Gigi's
yeah,
honor.
right.
That's what it is now. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Something
except for
tells
that
me
when you're
Ren
not
would just
around
warp
her,
it
it
on
wears
purpose.
off. So like, after Thwar went to bed, he like woke up, he felt normal. He's just like, what the hell happened last night? What did I do? What was in those drinks? Yeah.
Is Harrison even here? I haven't heard him talk in a while.
Yeah, I'm
he's
here.
on he's on double
Okay.
mute.
Yeah.
The old double mute.
Super mute.
Super
Double
Okay.
double mute.
mute. Hmm.
Super double secret mute.
Secret mute. All right. Well, then I guess we can skip ahead then.
Why did my dick stop animating?
My dick isn't animated anymore. Shit. Dicks in the Dark is sponsored by Cialis.
That's called being over 40. That's why your dick stopped animating.
No. Over 40 or that? That doesn't sound right.
What do you?
It
What do
sounds
you?
like boredom. Your dick stops animating once you hit 40. It just sounds like you're bored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I need
JT's
a.
busted, not slept and right.
Maybe I need a bigger loop or something. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So yes, couple of days pass. You kind of show Gigi your stuff, and we're gonna
Ew, yeah. Ugh.
we're gonna say
Yeah.
everybody
I mean,
within
he's
this
used to
time
that.
is healed, actually, just because.
Oh, completely up?
Yeah,
Full on?
yeah, it would make sense because she's gonna want to see you at your best. So she's gonna make sure you get all healed up and show off your stuff. Now, actually, here's a question: does anybody hold back? Does anybody like not? I mean, she's already seen plenty of what you can do, but does anybody hold anything back?
Yeah.
Ren and his feelings.
I mean, of course. I mean, she's not going to know everything I can do because I have multiple spells that I did not memorize, and she's not going to be able to see them because I can't, like, you know.
Well, that's why like, over the course of a couple days, she's kind of seeing what you can do, just the kind of the bulk of what you can do. But
I think it's safe to say Anya's not held anything back.
no, she's seen everything that Anya can do. She's
I'll
seen
show her about. She'll see my dagger skills,
okay.
Your
my
darts.
my dart
Your
skills,
dart skills.
my
Mhm.
dart skills.
Oh no. That means she's seen Timmy's epic drinking skills.
Oh,
Mhm. Oh,
absolutely.
she's definitely seen that for sure. Like
Last night he kind of held off. He was a little bit
no
tired,
way.
but we have a rest day. You better believe it.
I can't believe nobody's noticed yet.
Nobody's noticed what?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude.
What
I'm not into it.
premium content we have?
Yeah, you have to be watching the stream to actually watching the stream to notice it.
I
But
mean, I
Oh,
mentioned it earlier.
it mentioned what?
I mentioned all the tags and the
The
little extra
character
pictures. The extra
portraits?
pictures.
Did
Yes.
you notice the other thing about the character portraits? How people are
I mean,
reacting.
our portraits have the characters in them.
I mean, I don't know that they're big enough that I can see that what what about them.
Yeah, you would
I just
have to
want
have them kind of
to.
big to notice some of the stuff, but
Did you
Oh,
Wait,
see I
Keagle's
see
eyes. Keagle's
here's
eyes.
the thing.
holding up a
I
I like
see a
Timmy
chess
holding up the
piece?
drink. No, that
I
is some cool
Yeah.
dick.
I see a cigarette in
they're all animated.
Yeah, I'm saying Keagle's
I
eye.
animated all of the things.
Yeah,
Keagle's
because her
eyes
eyes are
open, she
blinking.
like winks. Gothic is smoking a
what's Anya
joint.
doing? What's
Anya,
Anya
her
doing?
ear like twitches and then she like makes like a mean face.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's kind of it's very
They're
small.
really small, yeah. So it's hard
Yeah.
to see. Thawars is really hard to see because it's all with his eyes. Like he looks around and then his eyes turn red.
Ooh.
Yeah, see Guthix. You're gonna see Guthix here in
Oh,
just a minute.
okay. I see Guthix.
Light up a joint.
I see
Okay.
Guthix keep going
I
like
was
this.
I was
Yes.
looking at him for a moment. It's like I'm not seeing. Is smoke
Mm-hmm.
animated?
Is Ren licking a lollipop? Is that what the fuck he's doing?
He's licking that little bear and the heart beats.
What's Kegel doing?
My
Kegel
eyes are just
opens her
watching.
eyes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I just saw it. Okay. Okay. And I just saw Anya. I just saw Anya's face move. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did some
Or
stuff.
It looks very nice.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem
It-
with this is that should someone drop out,
Yeah.
I would have to like
It'll.
hide it all because it's like
Yeah.
it's
Oh, it's all in one
because then
layer.
it would be
Yeah.
all goofed up. Like
Gotcha.
if somebody happened to like drop
Uh,
out from the stream, it would be like, ah. But
So
other than
if
that, you know,
hey, we got Big Papa Nelson. He's back in. Big Papa
what's up, Mike?
Nelson's help is watching us, and so is somebody called Danking Around. So Danking
A
Around is in. Hey, how you doing? Alicidra, Lizzie Beth, Pseudo Nymphoria, Valentina Alcarez.
welcome.
cool names
Yeah,
in there.
All right, well back to the
we got
game.
some people. Yeah.
So you spend a few days showing Gigi what you've got. All your moves, spells, whatever. All the stuff you got going
I'm sh-
on
I'm sure that
offensively.
Ren did.
And
Oh yeah.
then at the end, she tells you that she has some suggestions, and she takes you into the armory.
Okay.
All right.
Where are my?
We
Ah,
walk
there
in and
we go.
there's nothing but arms. Arms as
Arms
far as
everywhere, as far as the eye can see. Um, all right, so there's stuff all over the place. There are things that you kind of recognize. There are hilts that look similar to Thawar's dagger and some other hilts. There's various other weapons. There are things that kind of look like, the guards were carrying and that sort of thing. And there are also seem to
Hey,
be.
dude, you're breaking up.
I'm breaking up now.
Yes.
Am I breaking up for everybody?
No.
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 Okay. So then,
Okay,
Dan, you're breaking
maybe it's
up.
my connection.
And
I'm
we're
not
breaking
breaking
up.
up,
I'm
motherfucker.
sorry.
You're breaking up.
We can't
All
handle
right.
the Twitch
May-
stream and like
Mm-hmm.
My connection might be a little okay.
And it's
Yeah.
just not working between us anymore. We're gonna have
Telling
to
you.
break up.
God damn it.
All right. So there's
Okay.
all this stuff. There are kind of suits and things that look like there's stuff that kind of just looks like clothes, like jackets and stuff like that. And Gigi says, I have some suggestions for you about equipment that you might want to utilize now that I've seen what you can do.
So what have you got for us?
Well, war. She takes this thing down that looks like it just kind of looks like a jacket, just like a very almost like a kind of a shiny material, but like a very thin jacket. And she like hands it to Thawar. It's black.
Ah, I thank you. I think this would Fit my style perfectly. I'll put it on.
So you put it on, and she like affixes the front and hits this thing on the bottom, and it kind of goes, zoom, and it like kind of like tightens up to you. It kind of like becomes more fitted. And she says, "This is a flex strength jacket. It should help protect against both mundane weapons as well as energy weapons. Uh,
Just don't get hit in the face.
if you guys go to our, see, if you go to the Dix in the Dark
Box in the
docs,
dark.
well, not docs in the dark, but the actual like Google Docs, like our Google Docs,
Oh,
Gotcha.
there is a legit list if you want to look at the list. And I am pulling up
yeah.
my copy of
Let
that
me,
right now.
let me do that. Uh, not owned by me.
Future weapons list, is that it?
Yeah, oh, you would have to like Garrett, while you're in there, can you share that with people?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be the best thing instead
That's
of
probably
trying
the
to
best
figure
thing.
out.
That way like everybody doesn't have to log in.
Here, I
If
Yeah,
you're
can just
able to
I'm having trouble finding that doc anyway. So
I don't even know
it's
how to get into that anymore.
it's
I'm
okay.
just gonna put the link in Discord. So you should just be able to click it straight from there.
Be cool.
This page isn't working.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
That's what it says.
Um,
Hold on, let me click on this and see what happens. This link will take you there.
Can't
Yes,
you
so let
send
me
a
go there.
document to like
Oh, okay, I've
root?
got it now.
got it.
Okay, you can't click the link. You've got to click where it says future weapons list, and that will open it up.
Yeah, the
Yes,
link just
future
worked for me.
weapons list.
Okay, yes, I'm in that.
All right, as long as you can see it, that's all that matters. Yeah.
that's
So
strength jacket.
that way you can see that. So that you can see the stats for your new stuff. She also gives Thawar new power units for his daggers because the power units that were in there before from Matt were kind of crappy material because he was just using what he could use. And now you'll see all the new
Okay.
power requirements and how these things work. So I had the idea that it would not be a great idea for me to make the plasma weapons just like all, just be unlimited. That's kind of ridiculous. So the
Hmm.
way that they work is they work per turn or per encounter. Because obviously you're not going to just like walk around with them lit the whole time because that would be ridiculous and a huge waste of power. Like, oh, they're not going to work that way. So you can see kind of how
Dude,
the power
some
consumption
people
works.
walk around all the time and they are lit though. So like,
Oh
Yeah,
man, I walk around lit, but I have unlimited power packs because I'm the DM. So
he
there's
has
that.
the medical DM card.
Hell yeah. So that's what she does for Thawar. For
What's the
Anya,
difference?
hmm
hmm,
What's, what's the difference between an energy pistol S and an energy pistol?
S means small, so it's like a little Derringer style.
Oh, okay. Right.
So for Anya, she suggests some light mail and a Plaz sword and Plaz dagger combo.
ooh,
Now on the anything that has further down the list, you'll see it. Anything that has the +4, that is only for damage, not for the attack. So all of those plasma weapons, they're just like Thor's daggers. It's the +4 is only to the damage. It is not to your attack roll. So don't put it that way. Also, the multiple damages listed for the pistols and stuff down below, those are for each for
Range.
the various weapons. No, not those aren't range. Because range is just plus or minus. Those are mastery. So the first one
Ah,
being basic, the second one being skilled, third one being expert, etc.,
do
etc.
do weapon masteries carry over? Like if I was like a crossbow mastery, for example,
So
I guess like
here is how that is going to work. That's actually a very good question because that's
Why,
something.
why is the short sword a +8 when the long sword is a +6?
Short sword is a plus.
He's talking
Nope.
about the turns that it lasts, I think.
yeah, I
Oh, is
think
that?
that's
Oh,
You're
is
talking
that
about
that's
the
the
turns?
number of
energy.
turns that it lasts.
Oh, that's the.
You see where it
Okay.
says turns or encounters
Oh,
per charge?
I see it. Okay,
Right.
I see
So
that.
you're looking at the wrong column.
So that
Yeah.
+4 is the +4 is the damage, right?
Yeah, so basically again, it's like so if you have sword, it's the same as sword, right? The
Mm-hmm.
+4 there's the +4 and the fact that it's plasma, which obviously has some effects, but the the main thing that you need to know for damage is that it just the fact that the plasma it adds +4 to it. So it's the normal damage that would be in the cyclopedia, the regular like what it would be for your mastery level +4.
Makes sense to me.
Anyone that can use a melee weapon can use the plasma version at their level. So to answer your question, for all of the melee ones, if you can use a sword, you can use the blast sword. If you can use a dagger, that. As far as the ranged weapons, the way that I'm gonna do that is that if you previously had a proficiency in something that was similar, like Rumby had the proficiency in the mini cross. If you do, I'm giving them to you at one less, but I'm giving everybody one freebie, which is why Rumby was able to keep the pistols at his like skilled level because I feel like it's like unfair to make you start over with everything. So
Sure.
so
Oh
And you
shit.
and
said
as we
plus,
as we do each character, I'll make sure that everybody has the right stuff.
and you said light mail, right? For Anya.
Light mail, that's correct.
When
Okay.
they're turned off, they're essentially like the normal version, right?
No, when they're
No.
turned off, they're
Just
nothing.
unusable.
Yeah, they're a
Okay,
hilt.
gotcha.
What would
Well,
that
here's the
be?
thing. I like it depends on what it is because
Maybe
the
a tab.
spear turned off only the tip of the spear is plasma. So a spear turned off is still a staff, for example. But like
Gotcha.
the daggers, yeah, there's the blades, basically anything that would be a blade is plasma
Hmm.
instead, and if it's not plasma, it's nothing.
How do I do this?
How do you do what?
Because what is the because when you put it into the character sheet to equip it, that's not in there. So what do I equip this as?
Equip what as?
Your
The
armor.
weapons you just oh, the
No, no,
armor.
no.
you'll have to do what we did before. Like, you
Chainmail?
know how like Guthix has like he's got weird armor, so he just had to figure out the equivalent. So figure out what light mail is. I think it's armor class 5, and then find the equivalent, which is probably chain. Is probably the best thing, and then you'll just have to note in your thing, because that's what we had to do with Guthix. Because remember, he's got like
Ah, yeah, I see it.
he's got like some kind of armor, but it's made of something funky or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see
You
it.
know,
I
it's
got it.
made
I
of
got
like leaves and bird poop or something.
you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. But
Surprisingly effective.
exactly. So for Ren, she is also suggesting light mail, uh, black in color, and she gives you one plas dagger. She knows that you won't be able to throw it, but you could probably use it in stealth. You got that?
Mm-hmm. He accepts.
So
Kitty.
for Timmy, she gives him a small set of light mail, and Timmy kind of has options because the thing about Timmy is that since like demi-humans have basic in all weapons, right? So Timmy has like kind of a lot of options because he has the weapon choices of a thief, which includes all ranged weapons. So Timmy's got kind of some choices. He could kind of stay in his lane, or he could experiment with different types of weapons, possibly.
Now, is a long gun just like a sniper rifle? Is that what that is?
Yes. So a long gun is like not a gun that you can use like super easily. A long gun is one that you're gonna have tripoded and it's gonna be like a
Yeah,
setup, right?
sure.
Hmm.
Now let me run this by you. Could I
Okay.
run akimbo energy pistols? I probably the short ones, since they're one-handed. But you know what that
You
means?
uh what like the duel, right? Like Rumby does.
Dual-handed, just
You could probably do it. You'd probably have to do the smalls though.
yeah,
Cause
that's what I was
he's
thinking.
yeah, cause he's like a little guy, but he could probably do that. I mean, he wouldn't be as solid with it as Rumby, because Rumby's got those accurate shots and all that shit from his focus, but it would still be cool. Could totally do it. But you got some stuff to think about with Timmy.
Okay.
Kegel, hmm?
For the armor to change my AC in game, is that under combat equipped armor, and then that is,
Yeah, just
I guess
choose
it'd
the
be
one with the equivalent AC.
yeah,
Yeah.
Have
chainmail.
Hmm.
beside
Yeah,
it.
like what I was telling Dan, you'll just have to figure out what the equivalent is, which is it's likely chain, I think for AC5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says like AC5 right beside it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Just find the equivalent. It doesn't matter what it
I
says on your
had
character sheet. Just note what you have in your equipment.
right, I had one of the options that didn't have the AC beside of it, so I was confused, but yeah, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay.
Yes. For Kegel, Kegel is going to get a very small flex strength jacket and a small energy pistol. Pew pew.
I can't use an energy pistol, can I?
You can use a small one. I figured this way. I figured the really little energy pistol that's gonna be like darts or like throw. You know what I mean? Like that should be a gimme for a wizard. So technically, Thawar
Okay,
could use one too
I gotta figure this out.
if he wanted to.
Man, I'd take one just to have in case. If she's
Take-
giving things out for free.
he's
Yeah,
like, I'll smooth talk you to see if I can get one of those there ray gun things you got, ma'am, ma'am.
so it's an energy pistol, and then
The one with the little S. Or do you not have the thing pulled up? Do you need me to read
I
shit off for you?
have it pulled up. I'm looking at it,
Ah,
and then
the Flex Strength Jacket. Small for Kegel, obviously.
Before that's pretty good.
I'm trying.
Now, she
Oh
does
my
have
god.
one thing for Gothics. She has the Flex Strain Jacket, which is like the Flex Strength Jacket, but it is a Charl invention, and it's made from natural fibers. It does the exact same thing as the Flex Strength Jacket, but it's the Flex Strain Jacket. Somebody grew that shit.
Nice. I'll take it. Go change that.
I
Now,
just see like
now,
somebody needs that goddamn trident.
now,
Holy
here's the
shit.
thing about the Flex Strain. Gothix's armor is better against regular weapons right now because he's got some pretty tough armor on. But if you get into a fight where there are energy weapons involved, Gothic's armor is just going to get cut to shreds, blown to shreds,
Okay.
whatever it is. The Flex Strain is resistant, is gives protection against both, but it's a lower armor class. So you kind of have to figure out how you want to do it. Also, your armor is kind of bulky, like the current armor. That Flex Strain jacket is like I described. It's like super movable. It's just like wearing a t-shirt basically.
Okay. Then I guess by default I'll have the flex jacket on until
I mean,
uh
technically what you could do is you could just wear it underneath because it is so light. And what would happen is that like if somebody shot you with an energy weapon, even though it went uh through your regular armor, the armor under might stop it from, killing you.
oh well, then that's probably what's best then.
Gigi
So what
suggests that.
would that mean for my AC? Would that be what was my AC of my previous armor? It was splint. So what is splint?
Maybe something 3, 4, no 4, 5, 4, 4, 5. What's splint? I don't know.
3T2211
Dirt,
89.
dirt,
AC -5? I mean, if
yeah,
you
not
say
that.
so. DnD.
So as everybody's kind of getting on their equipment and kind of checking some stuff out, testing things out over in the other the hollow suite type thing. Gigi tells Guthix that she might know a way for him to have a weapon that, in her opinion, might be able to keep up. But it wouldn't be easy. And there's no
Never is.
guarantee that you would live.
Well, let's hear it.
There's tell on this world, which, of course, as you know, is a Charlone world, of An ancient weapon. It's possible, through a series of tests, to achieve the weapon. But there is risk. And I wouldn't send you right now. I'd have you do my job first.
So for your job, I'd just be using my normal weapon. Is that right?
You'd be using whatever you have, and your
Okay.
brain. I can tell you do have some things that would help you in this world. There is one ability that you have, which is absolutely devastating. Your ability
Might just
to heat metal.
yes.
If you begin heating the power pack, for example, of someone's weapon,
Just cause their power pack to explode and just deal massive damage.
yes.
Wow.
Is
Well,
that
that
a,
What?
is
sounds
that
like
a,
fun.
is that a touch? Is that a touch or is that a spell like a distance spell?
That's a distance spell. Because you can use it on people's swords and stuff. And it's pretty rough when you use it on somebody's sword. But imagine somebody's got a charged up blaster.
God Almighty!
You know,
Misfire.
just like Anya, stuff blowing up. Is somebody going crazy with cards? Is that what that
I
is?
see that. I see something's gone nuts. Yes.
What's happening here? Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
once she's done doling out weapons and armor, I've got a question for her.
yes.
So, do you have anything that can, well,
Make me less of a bitch.
Oh, sorry.
no.
Nothing you can do about that.
Is there something? Do you have healing poultices? Because that's the only thing she knows what it is, or healing potions. So she's asking for like something because she knows. Do you have something that can help each of us to heal if we become hurt?
We happen to find ourselves in that situation quite often.
There are med packs, but best not get hurt.
What?
Best not get hurt.
Well, easier said than done.
These
Steve, is
things that I've
mastery
given you
0
aren't
or 1?
toys. They're
Obviously.
dangerous. And your opponents could have better. So don't
I
get
am the
hit.
danger. Steve, is mastery 0 or 1 basic? Forget.
Basic is 0.
Okay.
Um, ec- uh, skilled is like 2, I think. Right?
Yeah,
Basic
it
is,
sounds right to me.
yeah. Basic is 0.
Isn't skilled the next one above basic?
Yeah,
Correct.
skill is 2.
It's 2.
So it just
The
skips over
expert's
mastery
4.
bonus 1.
Yeah, it
That's
goes 2,
correct.
4, 6, 8. In fact,
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
So you're not going to give us anything to heal ourselves.
I can give you some med packs, but they're limited.
Anything is better than nothing.
Well, I'm not going to send you out there helpless. At least not for my job, anyway. when you go up against these slavers, you'll be on your own in that area. I'm not going to equip you extra.
That's fine.
However, I'll help you have the means to acquire more, especially if you're able to successfully retrieve my family's heirloom.
So how many med packs does she give each of us?
But she doesn't give you shit right now because you're not doing anything. She's not just
Oh.
she's not just handing them out to you for no reason.
Hmm.
She's giving you your weapons so that you can learn how to, fuck with them and use
Oh,
them.
okay.
She's not just like handing you out a
Mhm.
bunch of healing for no, like, here you go, here's some
Like-
healing, have lunch.
I'm gonna practice
You
with
don't need
my
it right
laser
now.
pistol thing.
I'll be right
She
back. 1 second.
Sure. She sets up some targets for you to practice. Now, here's the thing that and I don't know if there's a way to set a macro to do this or a way to set something or if we're just going to have to do it manually. I bet you there's probably some way to like set it up and roll 20. All energy fire, all energy, like ranged energy weapons, the blasters essentially, the damage explodes, which means that if you roll maximum damage on any given dice, you roll that again. And they explode infinitely. So as long as you're rolling like max damage on
Oh
that
my
particular
god.
dice, that's what I'm saying. So from now on, from here on out, like it's gonna get real because like if somebody gets a really good hit with a laser blast, yeah, you might vaporize somebody, but somebody also might vaporize you. So yeah, you're definitely gonna want to think about tactics and stuff going forward because game's about to get a whole lot more deadly.
Are you
Is
telling me
that
I can't just run in like a monkey? Come on.
In the
does
middle
that
of
apply
just
to
laser
like every
fire,
dice, or is it just like one dice? Like if you're rolling 2d, I don't know, 2d4, and you get 1 4 and 1 1, you
hmm,
re-roll the 4.
yeah, you
Oh,
re-roll the
okay, so it's
four.
not like a max damage. It's just max for that one
It's
die.
max per dice, so the dice
Okay.
explode.
Oh my
So
god.
so basically what it is, it's that if you roll, let's say you're rolling 3d4 and two of them come up as fours. Well, then that means you're rolling two more fours. And if one of those comes up as a four, then you roll another four. And if that one comes up as a four, then you roll it again. And then you have like,
Gotcha.
50 damage or with all the
So there's more
bonuses
dice.
and
Okay.
everything. And then you roll a
Mm.
20, so all those exploding dice are just like doubled,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So yeah, so that's kind of how that works, as far as that is concerned. So, does anyone have any questions about their new equipment?
Let's see. Not really. Do you have off the top of your head the damage for a stun baton? I guess that's just a club plus 4.
That's correct. So I think club is D. Club a D4.
These nuts.
Club D's nuts.
D's nuts.
Roll one D's nuts for me.
I'm telling you, man.
One D's nuts.
Gotta give
The
Argyle that
club is D4,
trident,
yeah.
man. Could you just see Argyle with a fucking trident?
Chud's gonna use trident for sure. He already has mastery.
Hell yeah.
Chud has a mastery in trident?
Oh yeah,
That's amazing.
a
Yeah.
multifaceted fighter.
Hell yeah. So,
A stun at all levels.
Now, here is how power works. Your plasma weapons, the all the melee weapons, they have built-in power packs, and they charge, which means that you just need to find a power terminal. As long as you have a power terminal and you can charge them, you are able to get the charge and you can continue to use your weapon.
Everyone download the Tesla app.
Yeah. As far
Now,
as the power packs for the range weapons, those are actual packs that you kind of plug in, and those are you can see they have that's like a number of shots.
Well, come on now.
So
We're not going to have the ancient lightsaber thing where you've got the giant power pack that you wear on your back, and the lightsaber is attached with the cord.
attached with a cord. It like drips like just plasma just onto the
Yeah.
ground as you're walking with it. Yeah. Almost too hot to hold. No.
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah. No. Go a little bit more sci-fi, I guess, with this.
Come on now.
oh,
We need the Ghostbusters pack thing, man. That's what you need right there.
We don't have
Don't
much
cross the
time.
streams.
I think I've figured out the perfect place for you to strike.
I need something to hold credits with.
The balls.
look,
I'll
if I'm
make
not
sure.
absorbing the credits out of these dead corpses, is it even worth it?
Yeah, yeah. Just sucking up credits. That's not how
There we
that
go.
works, by the way. So
I don't know. There's some powerful magic user out there that has a magic spell that actually sucks the
We
credits right out.
no, we kill them and then we like search their suit for their Bitcoin address.
Mhm.
You just have to like set
It's
up a
got like a
transfer.
QR scan. You just
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a QR
exactly. You
code.
scan it on their phone or something.
Yeah. So, well, see, that's why the remember I talked about the salvage tech is like jewels of the regular game. That's why
Yeah.
that's going to be important because you're not like it's going to be pretty rare in a lot of situations where you're going to be able to just fleece somebody and get money from them. Like
Yeah.
that's not how that's going to work anymore. You're just not going to find like people with, you it's gonna be like, oh well, I gotta get this yeah, like
That's not how you
Harro
get the real
said.
money anyway.
Yeah, it's like oh, I gotta get this person, I gotta figure a way out. Like there's a tech way or you know, a smarts way to do it.
You
You
sell
gotta
their
use your
organs.
noggin. Hmm?
I said you sell their organs.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly, exactly. There are other ways to do it. Obviously, there are other things that are worth money as well. So you can if somebody has drugs, you can always like steal their drugs, and that's
Death
worth
sticks.
something. Death sticks, yeah.
Would you like some death sticks?
Exactly.
Owlbear beak,
Owlbear beak, classic.
Targadon horn.
skooma.
Hmm.
Yuma. Oh my god.
Oh, all right.
Real
Where
quick,
did you go, Dan?
I walked out into the kitchen and but I'm still here. I'm listening.
Hmm.
I'm coming back right now. I just walked out
Gotcha.
into the kitchen.
You're just
does anyone
walking
know
around,
how
just
to
doing whatever.
Does anyone know how to edit the macro bar? Because I'm trying to add macros for the new weapons I got per character,
Garrett.
and I'm not really don't really remember. Like I have them added, but I want to edit the name and the color.
Yeah, in the top right in the actual pop out in the macro submenu, you can right click and edit everything.
Right click and edit
Oh,
Or
everything.
just left
oh,
click.
you can just right click the macro bar itself as well. That's probably the easiest way to go.
That is how
Mm-hmm.
you steal. My god. Can you see a thief trying to figure out a tech way to steal credits just by walking by? There you go, Ren.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what you do.
I mean, there are people that have done that in real life.
I
Mm-hmm.
just get their weapons to mine Bitcoin for me while
Yeah,
they're walking around.
the weapons.
Why is it acting so slow?
It's so
My
slow.
plasma gun's been taking forever to warm up these days.
It's just mining
Yeah, like
Bitcoin.
yeah.
The hell? Why is the Wi-Fi on? The heck? Turn this off.
Why does my weapon have Wi-Fi? Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
No, it
Where's
gives you
Exactly.
my
Wi-Fi for your phone.
Hmm. True.
Where's
It's
my
True.
aux port for my energy carbine? I'm trying to play some dubstep while I'm
Hmm.
running through a dungeon.
Exactly. Exactly.
Let's see. Stun baton. Me.
So what is Timmy doing anyway? What is Timmy looking at the stun? Is that why you keep talking about the stun baton?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the stun baton and the energy carbine. I figured those sound like fun little weapons to try out.
The energy carbine is like a big as fuck. Like to Timmy's, it's gonna like he's gonna be looking like a dude from Predator, man, with like a just giant ass gun.
Is it really big?
For him, it would be pretty sizable because it's like the energy carbine. It's
It's a
like
rifle.
it's like a rifle. It's like the it's it's like an AK-47 essentially. It's like the laser version of a. So it's a kind of a big gun, you know.
Listen, in
So
my
like
mind,
imagine Peter Dinklage firing an AK-47. That's what
yeah,
Timmy.
dude, that sounds sick as fuck.
So yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
I won't be able to move. All right, I can't move at all when I'm using the carbine. I'll just be posted up like a turret,
I mean, you
like a
probably
sentry.
wouldn't be able to move because you'd probably have to like brace yourself to fire.
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
there's some
Okay.
there's some there's some smaller looking carbines I'm looking around at. I can see it. I'm just envisioning Rambo Timmy in my mind. He's got the headband wrapped around. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it.
So what was the other weapon that you were talking about? The stun baton or the arc
Yeah,
baton?
I'm gonna use the stun baton.
Okay.
Oh my god. Timmy's probably sitting there thinking to himself, why didn't we have these when we were going up against fucking Baja 2?
It would have been useful for sure.
Yeah, so basically
Uh,
the stun baton is exactly what it sounds like. It is literally like one of those police. It's like
yeah,
a
it's a police
baton
baton,
that
and
you
it's
could
got
use to like whack somebody over the head, but then it's got like a stun thing at the end that like
yeah, no,
delivers
that's
a jolt.
So it's a cattle prod.
It
that is
essentially is. I mean, it because you can totally use it without the stun. You could just beat the fuck out of people with it.
now. How does the stun proc work?
What's that?
It says that it stuns at all levels. So when does it determine is every attack a
So
stun?
so the stun is basically a you turn it on just like an other energy weapons. So do you see where it says 1d4 plus 8 turns or encounters per charge?
Yeah.
But you don't have to turn it on to use it because it's basically just a big like metal stick that you can just beat people with. But if you turn it on, then it also has like an electric like stun to it. So you're beating people with the addition of
So
like the
that's just
bzz.
the
But
addition. That's
but
just the plus
let
one
me
addition.
ask you, do you have to hold the button down for the stun to continuously work?
No, it like once you
Because
turn it on or off.
you say it cannot be thrown, but dude, anything can be fucking thrown.
The
I
weight
mean,
wouldn't
I
be
guess it
right.
could be thrown.
you
I
you
guess
have it
I
you have
guess
it
what it
written in
really
there.
comes down to it, because it does turn on. It flicks on with a switch, so you could turn on the stun and then toss. I get okay. I'll probably walk that back. It probably can be thrown. You're probably
Okay.
right. The
Other
only
than
thing
that,
is that like if you threw it, then you would like throw your weapon at somebody, and then they would like just probably pick it up and just start stunning you. It'd have to be a pretty epic throw for it to make it worth it.
You hit that. You hit it. You hit that guy. You get the full on D4 damage, and just keep rolling D4s and just yeah, that's it. Hmm.
And just so that you guys understand, the arc baton, the reason that the arc baton is under both melee and ranged is because it is both. As a melee weapon, the arc baton just kind of acts as like it basically works this exact same as a stun baton. It's exactly the same. But as a ranged weapon, it kind of works as a little like energy shotgun, basically.
Ah, is that what they had? Is
Yes,
that what
that's
blew
what
up?
they
Is
had.
that what? Is that
That's
what
what
Anya
blew up.
had?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
that. That's what blew up Anya.
that's what blew up Anya. And see, here's the
Hmm.
thing. Anya also is essentially the equivalent of a fighter and a demi-human. She can also use all these weapons at basic, like with just pick it up and use it. Um, but the only reason that she kept failing is because she's trying to use a piece of technology in 6 seconds that she was
Hmm.
totally unfamiliar with and then critically
Right. Right.
failed. Right? But like in a
Hmm.
normal circumstance, like if she just picked it up at the armory and somebody showed her how to use it, she would absolutely be able to use it with no penalty.
Okay.
Which is why Kegel can easily pick up those guns because it's the same thing. All demi-humans have that thing where they have like as long as they know, as long as the class can use the weapon, they can use, they can just pick it up and use it without extra training. But then you'll level up as well. So, um, also, like I said, everyone give yourself a free mastery choice that I'm giving you for your to kind of level things out here. And those mastery choices um, you'll be able to apply once you've used these weapons and figure out what you want to apply them to. And just as a thought, you may want to start thinking about your other characters. And there's definitely some interesting builds that could happen with some of the characters. Cameron, one of the things that I was thinking about
yeah.
up to this
Wait.
point, Solus has had is just accruing weapon slots, and he only
Yeah.
uses his mystic fighting. Dude, Solus could like totally become like a Jedi, man,
God.
with like a plasma sword, and he like just levels up that mastery. He's like flipping around.
So I got a question for you. Okay.
Be
So
crazy.
you're giving us a free mastery.
Hmm.
So let's say I use that mastery on sword. Would that only be on the plasma sword and not on my regular sword?
Well, you might not even be able to. Can you use that master? What is her level on sword?
She's at a mastery bonus of 2 right now.
She's a skilled. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, you would be able to use it on sword and it would work for both, but I'm not allowing you to just use them right away. I'm going to make you
Mm.
use these things before you can actually like give you a little
Okay.
time to use your new weapon. So like for
Oh,
example,
so I should
if
not apply the new.
yeah, don't apply it yet. Use the weapons and then apply it to the one that you actually like think you're going to use to like what you're.
I already have one, so like, but I've already got 2 mastery points on my dart.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the same as Dart. It's going to
No, it's
be
not.
yeah. So you'll have this mastery once you've used that gun to do this to basically what I'm going to do is the next time I give you experience, be excited. Experience is coming, which is going to be after
Oh my
this
god, we haven't
Yeah,
got
next
like
experience in
forever.
it's
forever.
been a while. Yeah. I've been thinking about it, trust me. I'm gonna give experience after the the job that Gigi has you do. And when I give you experience at that point, I'm gonna let you then pick to use the free one. I just want you to know that you have it, so to be thinking about it as you're doing this next bits.
We'll have
Does
like
that make
one
sense?
whole like
Okay.
session
Hmm?
of just experience.
A whole session of just experience.
Yeah,
Right now
yeah.
we're doing like a good bit of a session of a lot of
Oh,
just
yeah.
getting stuff together. Sorry if this is a boring episode, guys. It's all part of the Dungeons and Dragons.
I got a
Especially
Important
qu-
since
stuff.
we're in
okay.
space.
I got a question about, so if she picks up an energy carbine, I see it's like 2d4 plus 2, 2d6 plus 2. What is all that? Is that the range? Or what is that?
What do you
That's the weapon mastery.
That's the weapon mastery. I already explained that. So
Oh,
that's
that's the weapon
basic,
mastery. Oh,
skilled,
okay.
expert,
Okay.
master, grandmaster.
The carbine, what is the carbine? The carbine is
That's
the
the
rifle, right?
AK-47. That's the rifle. That's the
Okay.
thing that
So
Timmy has where he's
all right. All right. Yeah, she's not gonna do that, but she is gonna pick up an energy. She is gonna pick up an energy pistol.
well, I mean, did you ask Gigi if she's going to give you an energy pistol? She gave you what she thought you should have.
Yeah. So she's gonna ask if she can also try out the energy pistol and see if, because she's the thought process is things have blown up on her a couple times. She was gonna wait till she got back to the ship to actually get training from the security people on the ship on
You're
that.
making this too complicated. She can use the pistol if she wants to
Oh,
use the pistol. But
okay.
here's the thing.
Hmm.
Is Gigi going to give her just another pistol or is she going to
That's
take back the sword?
So she's gonna ask her if she can have a pistol.
Well, which one does she want?
Just the regular, the energy pistol without the S.
So just the standard one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to fight like that, she tells you take the pistol instead of the sword.
Oh no, she's gonna keep the sword.
I think you should take the pistol without the sword.
Right now she's more comfortable with the, yeah. She's more comfortable with the sword, so she's gonna do that right
Gigi's not
now.
Willy Wonka. She
I
tells
know.
you
I
it's
was like,
not charity.
get the fuck out what you want, man.
Yeah, yeah. She tells you it's not charity. She says she wants to give you the right tools to do a good job, but she doesn't, she's not just handing you out whatever the fuck you want.
Right, right, right.
That's why she wanted to see what you could do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm down. I think I'm
All right.
all set.
Yeah, she's all set.
Eagles pew pewing with her.
Pew. Pew 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 pew. Actually with Kigo it'd be like
Yeah, yeah.
crazy
I don't know.
stuff
That's
in this
what I don't
world,
know if he's
man.
actually going to show up when I roll this stuff though. That's what's kind of like because I have it set up
Uh
as 1 3 plus
I mean,
2.
you guys can make test rolls. I mean,
I
other
mean,
people were
I just
making
set up.
some test
That's right,
rolls.
right? It's 1d3 plus 2.
Yeah, my
Uh,
test rolls worked. Yeah, when I put them in there and I put it in as
yeah,
1d12 plus
energy
4.
pistol small should be
And it's
1d3 plus
is it
2
is it
damage.
and it's set up as missile or thrown.
Missile.
Okay. And I just put all right, and no master bonus, magic bonus, nothing. I just put
No.
damage 1d3 plus 2.
Mhm.
Nothing else. Range. I didn't put anything in.
Yeah, don't worry about the ranges at the moment. I've got to think about ranges, but I mean ranges for these weapons are going to be like absurd
See, what's
because I
weird
mean
though?
think about it. They're laser
Plasma.
weapons. So they're
w-
going to be the range is going to be probably what you can see for a lot of them. But it's going to actually go farther than that even because you know,
Yeah.
it's gonna go far
Why
until
is it that,
something
like
stops it.
that when you roll, though, normally like the damage does not roll?
My damage rolls. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
No, I mean I was hitting my attack,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it
look.
just
If I do this,
you're not seeing your
yeah,
damage dice though.
yeah, I am. Look,
Hmm.
Oh, I'm not
yeah,
seeing
there it
mine.
says. See, I'm seeing everybody
For
else's.
being orange 4.
For some reason, you're not. Oh, damn! And
Terrible
of
one.
course,
Yikes.
That wasn't
Yeah,
real.
that
That's
is
how
that,
weird.
that
Why isn't
blows
it?
up in your
but it is
face.
weird. I'm not seeing his
Oh,
damage.
it's because it's a D3, Jay. There's no graphic for the D3.
Well, that's
Ah,
dumb.
Yeah. They don't
They
have
should,
one of these
god
cool
damn!
holy smokes.
they should
God
have a one
damn!
d. They should have a 1d6.
Ooh, did you get that to work?
Nope, I'm still testing. I think I
Okay.
think I've maybe this one. Well, I'd have to roll a 6 first, but
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
They should have a 1d6 that just says one.
Oh no!
yeah,
There
Oh,
is a
there it is.
there.
6. Did it work?
Yeah, because I rolled 4d6 and there's 5 dice there.
Yeah, it did.
Nice.
Yeah,
Can
it
How
I
did you
did.
can I just set it up so it's like a 1d6 and divide it by 2?
I
So
wonder
wait,
if that would work.
what is the
It
exploding
would.
damage?
Like we
Yeah,
could
but
just
would it roll
literally.
right? Like I don't know if Roll20
No,
would be like,
I
"What
don't
the
think
fuck
it
are you
would
talking
matter
about?"
though. I mean, at least we wouldn't know what the damage was. We'd just be like, okay, that's a 2 and that's a 3, and then it'd be like a 4 is a 2, and then a 5 is a fuck.
What?
I think it
Yes.
would be
The
really,
5 is
really
a fuck.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it would be very, very bad.
Oh man, the
yeah.
exploding damage though, that's dope.
Yeah, I
Um,
think we
that's
may have to
cool.
go in and we may
Yeah.
have to figure out put that on everything. Well, anybody who's got
4 would
a
be a
weapon.
1, a 5 would be a 2, and a 6 would be a 3.
See,
But
that's just evil.
let me see if I can figure something out here.
So
Figure
explain to me
something
again the
out.
exploding dice damage. Like
So
what is that?
basically what the way that it works is that any damage die, and this is just on the laser guns.
Laser? Sure.
Any damage die, if it rolls maximum, you like if we were at a table, if you rolled that die maximum, you just pick that same die up and you'd roll it again and then add
Okay.
that. And then if it was the maximum again, you would pick it up and you would roll it again. And you wouldn't stop rolling until it wasn't the
So
maximum.
you stop game max. Okay.
Yeah. And it works with like it, it doesn't matter. Like if for some reason you rolled like 3d4 and you rolled all fours, then you would roll all 3 dice again.
What does
Oh
this
my
do?
god.
So, yeah, it's basically to a lot of people with firearm rules use the exploding
Uh,
dice thing because it's a way to show the devastating damage of a firearm, laser guns, that sort of thing. So, yeah, or explosion, anything that explodes.
I can't
She
wait to see a
doesn't
ridiculous proc just kill
Yeah,
a
she
mini boss
doesn't
or something.
obviously give you any kinetic or spark dispensers, but they're out there. So
So
uh,
what do they do?
basically, a kinetic or a spark dispenser, it's a little device that you stick on your belt, and when you turn it on, it's a shield. It kind of goes
Oh,
around you like a shield.
it's the Dune shield.
It's kind of like the Dune shield, except for it's you don't see it until something hits. Well, I guess the Dune shield's like that too. You don't see it until
Yeah.
something hits it. But basically, the spark dissipator dissipates energy, so it's damage reduction essentially. It dissipates the blast coming in, so it's like it's a possible less damage. Um, and the kinetic disperser is the same thing. It's kind of damage reduction. It basically reduces the kinetic energy of like if somebody stabs you with a sword. It doesn't stab as deep or do quite as much damage. Still probably hurt you, but maybe not. Maybe if it's, So that's kind of the idea of those. The other thing are the Plast Shields. Nobody got Plast Shields either. The standard ones, the way that Plast Shields work is just like the weapons. It's just like a little thing. It's almost just like a little hilt. You press a button on it and it makes like a plasma shield. There
Mm-hmm.
is one that only fighters can use that's adjustable, that because the regular one is just about the size of a small buckler, but the adjustable one you can make it big to like a almost like a full body shield. So, but it's on the list. We should maybe I should start putting this stuff up on the Patreon and be like, "Hey guys, if you want to see some rules, give us $1 on Patreon. You see some rules of our game." Something. Anyway, make a comment if you want to know the rules of the game, or at least my house rules that I'm making up. Yeah. All right. So we good on that? Weapons,
I think
armor,
so. Yeah.
equipment, all of
I'm
that kind of
confused.
thing.
How about it's hit arm +1? I got damage or whatever.
Does everybody think they got their stuff in correctly?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Awesome. Excellent. All right.
I don't know.
So after she gives you some time during that day it's like the third day, gives you some time to get used to your new weapons and train some, and she invites you to a dinner with her this evening.
No
How
thanks.
very nice.
No, she insists. This is
Yeah.
not a request.
It would
She
be
wants to talk
an
business
honor.
basically. So
Shall we just meet in the restaurant, or do you have somewhere else in mind?
she tells you that she wants to have this meeting in her office. You'll dine in her office.
Ooh.
Okay.
So she leaves you to your training. If anyone wants to do anything between training and dinner, now is the time.
Was it me that
Once
made
again,
all
I'll
this?
take silence as a no.
Mhm.
So you train, and nobody gets cleaned up. Everybody just goes all nasty to dinner. Yeah.
Why am I
Anyway,
nasty?
of course, that's how we are. All right. So that evening, you join Gigi in her quarters for dinner. She has a big setup and lots of booze. And Dan, you're kind of like you're leaning back so far
Yeah, I know. I'm
that you're
starting to.
blending into your background.
Yeah, I see that.
But it's a nice setup. She welcomes you in,
All of a sudden, you
and
hear Dan fall and go. Oh!
ah! She invites you in and bids you have a good meal. You have some food and drink, and then, as things are starting to settle down, she says, "About this
Dare to
job that I have."
fight.
All right, square up. Bet.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah. She turns into a giant beast.
Roll for initiative.
Rips back her mask and she's really little.
Yeah,
What?
As you look outside,
So she rips back her mask and she's really little.
I'm literally
Vildo.
waiting.
Vildo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
hello,
literally
my friends.
I'm literally waiting for like the NPC who is Sailor Moon to show up.
But why?
Because
When has that ever happened in all of my like 30 years of playing a game? When have I ever had a like a D&D character like that, Dan? Ever. You played with me
Right
for
now.
yeah,
decades.
Give me a
yeah.
thrashing.
Mhm.
Dan's
We've had
like,
Tonight's tonight. What's wrong with you guys?
we're brothers.
I know.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, that's what's wrong with both of us,
Pretty much.
unfortunately. All right,
And
so
3 of you are related, so
yeah, obviously.
Mhm.
So she says, about this job that I have for you. Baron Stahl is going to be holding a party aboard his luxury liner, Space Whale.
Space whale.
is it a sperm whale?
Space Whale.
Space whale. Whale oh whale. You say so.
He loves to have lavish parties,
Where can my baby be?
and he likes to show off his expensive, rare, and precious artwork. I'm so sure that he will have my family's heirloom. Well, it should be prominent. It's one of his most rare pieces.
Has she told us what it is yet?
No.
She has not.
Okay. Okay. So, what is the heirloom?
It is
A jewel encrusted dildo.
it's a piece of artwork.
Oh, it's definitely a piece of artwork.
It is best described as a sculpture.
How
That
big is
you
this
That's
sculpture?
sit
that's
on.
that's jewel encrusted.
What's the size of the sculpture?
What's the circumference of the sculpture?
It's quite large, and
That's what I thought.
you'll need to get it out
Okay.
in one piece, so it will be
That's what
difficult.
I
that's what
suggest
she said.
whatever when we take this
God,
sculpture, we take other
God
things
damn.
too, so it doesn't lead back to you.
And whatever else you are able to acquire during your foray is yours to keep. However, the main thing that you must do is
Of
you
course.
must bring me back this very, very precious artifact intact.
Do you have a picture of the artifact?
Yes. So she holds this thing out, and it's like one of the little like emitter or projector or whatever you call it, and she like pushes the button on the projector, and this kind of 3D image of this thing appears, and it's like you're not. I don't have a picture of this. You need to use your imagination because it's the only way. It
Okay.
looks like
Come on, you couldn't get Midjourney to do an AI of this thing?
it it looks like um It looks
Sounds
like
like a lot of.
It looks like you haven't imagined it yet.
It looks like I'm trying to
looks
figure out
like,
in my mind.
It looks
I'm
like,
trying to figure out how best to describe it.
It's like I'm trying to figure out how to describe it so that Dan won't call it a dildo.
Yes. Yes.
exactly.
It looks like clumps of matter with
Uh-huh.
like
hmm
bone or possibly tusk kind of like sticking out in like places, but it's got this like wire wrapped around it that's kind of like making it kind of bulge out at certain places. You think they're
Yeah.
kind of like little barbs or some little things in the wire, and it's so it kind of has a sparkle to it, but you don't have any idea what it is. Like
It's
it's
an alien dildo.
I mean it's big. She tells you that it's 4 meters tall.
Good God.
Holy
Or wait,
fuck!
no,
How
not
are we?
4 meters tall.
How the
No,
fuck are we
meters.
supposed to?
not that tall.
How the fuck are we?
Like, how's
That's
that
pretty
for
tall.
work?
It's like taller than Darth Vader.
Sorry, it's 2 meters tall. It's
Oh,
still
yeah,
big.
that's a
That's
lot
still
better.
pretty big. That's a
Four-
it's too,
four-
sorry, it's not 4 meters. 4 meters is really tall. That's a big dick.
That's twice my height.
Yeah.
That's incredibly huge.
So it's 2 meters tall. It's like the size of a person, basically.
Well.
How are we supposed to get that out?
No problem.
Well, that's what I'm hiring you for. You've never stolen
that's your
anything
problem.
big? And she looks at Ren.
Huh? I usually kill people.
Well,
This was
I
So-
guess it's a
Well,
first
there you
time
have
for
it.
everything then. Do you think
Um,
you can do it?
Well,
She shows you a
the-
picture.
there is one other thing. We don't have a pilot.
You don't need one. That's the beauty of my plan. The Baron is having his gala on Space Whale, his luxury liner. I will craft new identities for each of you. You'll have to have them to get on board Space Whale. Once on board, you'll have to figure out the best way to get, well, to get it out. But there will be ships on board. I think I can provide you with a pilot.
Yeah, I think we got this in the bag.
Mhm.
Who's our pilot?
Mike walks out.
That's what I was thinking.
Well,
It's like, what's
Nah,
up, guys?
Mike's back on the ship, man. Mike's like,
It's
I
the-
don't know what happened to those guys. They might be dead.
it's
I
the
didn't do
snake
it.
guy. It's the snake guy.
Dildo walks out. Hello, my friends.
I'm still working on the pilot as of right now, but don't worry. You don't have much time, though. 5
Do you,
days is all we have.
can you give us any indication of what kind of security systems he has?
Only the best. Security will be incredibly heavy aboard Space Whale. Again, he'll have all of his most precious art collected over thousands of years.
Well then, we kill everybody and steal Space Whale. Just bring the
There's
whole
one
thing
other
back.
thing that I have to tell you about Baron Stahl. He is what they used to call Metal Man.
He's a what?
He is what they used to call a Metal Man.
Yeah, we heard you the first time, but what's that mean?
That doesn't mean anything to us.
There was a time when humans wanted to have longer lives, like my own species, the Eldar, or somewhat like yours, the Sharl. So they crafted artificial bodies and transferred themselves into these bodies.
Oh my
But
god. It's it's Leonard Nimoy's brain from the goddamn Simpsons. You know how this, or no, Futurama. That's it. It's Leonard Nimoy's brain from Futurama. Nixon's brain from Futurama.
not exactly. Not exactly. Uh, so he's in an old metal body, quite powerful. As I said, if you're able to kill him or destroy him, because I believe that the real man died long, long ago, I would like you to do this. But it will be difficult. I'll
Well,
do my best to get you identities that will give you the most access that you can possibly have on the liner. The event is a 3-day event.
3-day.
So you'll have
WhaleCon.
3 days.
well, God.
Space Wellcon.
Space
Space
WhaleCon.
Whale Con. Woo!
Woo!
All right.
Definitely.
Sounds like a plan.
Gigi tells you that she'll need to craft or steal some identities for you. And she asks how you would like these identities. Do you want to be at
Over
the
easy.
do you want to be on the space whale as guests together? Do you want to be people who are independent from each other?
I think independent, maybe, because one of us gets caught and the others won't get caught.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay. So independent from each other, and then she asks who who wants is there anyone that is comfortable communicating with people? Because there's going to be some probably some roles where people are going to have to schmooze. Who wants to be the schmoozers?
Probably Ren.
I would say
Who
Ren.
has the highest charisma?
It's true.
That is the question.
Ren and
Uh,
Dewar, probably.
Yeah, I would imagine it's
Well,
those two.
basically, what she's asking is she's probably going to have some roles where people are going to want to talk to you, and you're going to need to be able to kind of bullshit. So, like, who's comfortable bullshitting,
I do
and
have two skill
who's
slots in
not
Deception.
comfortable? But that's kind of
In
what she's
real life
asking.
or not in real life?
No, no, your
In re-
characters.
In
Oh,
real
definitely
life,
Dewar.
Gigi is asking everybody at the table basically like who's comfortable, who's going to be comfortable talking, and who needs to a role where they're probably not going to have to communicate a lot.
I'm
Because
not
if you're
gonna. I'm
guests,
gonna probably be a smart ass. So no.
Ren can talk just fine. He'll take whatever.
Yeah,
Honey,
Thor
I
would
don't know
be
a
okay
single
with
thing
it.
about the world or this universe, really, for that matter. So,
It's alright, they don't know anything about where you're from either.
exactly. Exactly. It's just she's not asking you about that. What she wants to know is she wants to know, are you a good talker? You think you're a good talker or not? Like for example, she would probably be willing to get Timmy a you know a role where he's got to talk to people because she feels like he's a schmoozer regardless of what he's talking about.
I
But
see.
she probably wants
Well,
Anya
then,
to shut
if
the
that's
fuck
the
up.
case,
yeah.
if that's the case, then I guess Guthix and Timmy could schmooze. Feel comfortable doing that.
So, yeah. She'll do her best. And let's see what her best is. What kind of identities is she gonna come up with for you guys? What do we got? Exciting. Exciting things do we have here?
Every identity is all of the characters' names spelled backwards.
Genius.
Rawith, Wraith.
I'm Jefferson Steelflex.
I'm Bingus Brown.
I love that guy.
He's a favorite of mine, you could say.
Good stuff.
I'm Rekoff Lagok.
Bro, you can't even say your own name. How are others people supposed to?
Yeah, I can.
She's
Rick.
gonna she's gonna
I'm
give you
Rekoff.
names.
Rekoff Lagok.
You what
Is that
about
right?
what about huh? What was that
Rekoff.
He
now?
just said his
I'm
name
Rek.
was I suck on my
No,
cock.
no, it's
That's
literally it's
Chill.
Rekoff
that's
Lagok.
Yeah, totally,
um
dude.
okay. All right. So, here we go. Okay, Garrett, are you ready?
I am ready.
Uh Garrett, go ahead and roll me a D30.
Oh,
And
D30.
Captain Nova is like staring at me very disapprovingly. I think he's like staring at everybody disapprovingly at this point.
All the hands of the universes are in these clowns. It's
No
over.
way. That's hilarious.
I'm a butler. I'm the butler.
You're not a butler. It's almost nearly as funny. Give me two more D30s.
Together or separate?
Separate. Okay. All right. So Thawar's identity. Thawar is a singer.
Ha.
Nice.
Which may mean that to get him aboard, he might have to perform.
Oh my God.
And he is a singer named Hans Proner.
Roner.
So,
Hans. Okay.
so here it's Hans Proner.
Yeah, that's okay.
Excellent. Up and coming singer. Obviously, you can't be super popular. Um, Gigi says you can't be super popular like I used to be. You'll have to be an up and comer.
Damn, Gigi.
Open Gangnam Style.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'll be a comer.
All right, Dan. Here we go. Anya, roll me a
Mm-hmm.
d30. Was that a guitar? A
It's a
guitar?
ukulele.
That literally strummed as I pressed the button. It was funny.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, give me 2 more d30s.
Oop.
17. Okay. So Anya is a dancer
Oh Lord.
named
Wait a
Reedy
minute.
Reputon.
Wait a minute.
What?
Well, she does have a good dexterity, so there's that.
Reedy Reputon.
Oh my.
I don't
Good
even know how.
stuff. Hmm? All right. Let's see.
Oh my God. So I'm the backup dancer to I'm the
Likely. Likely. All right, Ren.
I'm a backup dancer for Hans
Yeah. Harro,
Hans
give me
Gruber.
a D30.
All right. Oh, I missed the forward slash.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna copy and paste this. $15.
All right. Okay. All right. That's good. And then give me 2 more independently.
That's not even on my chart.
All right. So So you are a drug dealer,
Oh yeah.
God.
and your name is Rhyme Crime.
Oh
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's what that came up as? Rhyme crime?
Yes. I'm uh I'm making I'm doing a couple of different things here. I'm doing some cross-referencing. I'm doing some interpretation. But yes, drug dealer named Rhyme Crime. All right.
Hey,
And
Reem
let's
Cream.
see.
The
Timmy.
best part is that that seems to be something that Harrison would probably come up with on his own.
On his own. Yeah, for sure. When I'm interpreting these roles, I'm taking some of that into account. All right. That's funny. Okay. All right. Now two more independently.
Is this Guthix or Timmy?
This is Timmy.
Timmy.
Your name is actually Timmy Tunkle.
Timmy Tunkle. Jimmy Junkle. Nice to meet you.
One more. One more, sir.
Hey, sir, can I have some more?
So Timmy is a an officer in Rube Cox's military.
Oh God.
Uh, and what was the name again?
If I'm going as a drug dealer, there's no way she's sending me in there without any product.
Oh yeah, she's probably
Party
gonna
for
send you
God's
in with
sake.
product, obviously. Yeah, yeah. I mean that'll have to be part of the cover.
That
Uh,
sticks.
uh, the so a military officer named Def Dick Narcolo.
Okay.
That's Admiral Def Dick Narcolo to you.
Oh God.
Excellent.
because because remember these people all have to be they have to have a reason to be there. They got to have a you got to have a big reason to be on Space Whale. So, all right, Guthix, here we go.
Oh God.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. This actually, well, that's funny.
Could it be? What could it be?
Your name is Guthix and you're a druid.
Whoa, no way.
All right, so you are an exotic animals dealer named Cyril Mumbalana.
Interesting.
And
Oh.
let's see, what do we got? Kegel.
Oh God.
And then 2 more independently. Okay, 1 more.
You were a
Actually,
prostitute.
Jay, roll 1 more for me. 1 more d30. I need to decide something. Two.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, okay, definitely then.
Oh my God.
All right. All right. Kegel is an experimental artist named Ilia Pretoria.
That's kind of a nice name.
Oh.
So
And by experimental artist, Jay, whatever that means to Kegel is what that means.
oh God.
Be leaving little poops on the
I would say
floor.
that Kegel's already an experimental artist.
Exactly. Exactly.
This whole
So write
thing
all this stuff down. The reason
has been
Yeah.
experimental art.
Yes, this right here is experimental art. In fact, welcome, Dix in the Dark. Only here.
hmm
Well, and on YouTube, but anyway.
Oh, this
So
piece.
yeah,
Dallas Max.
because everything was just generated randomly just now by you and I, make sure to note those things that I told you because I have not written them down. That's why I wrote the
Yep.
names in chat. Um, of course, we have a
So
record of this, so
yeah,
we'll know. But
yeah.
yeah, obviously.
So now what's got to happen is we have to have the side cut adventure either on the way to or on the way back on the shuttle, where the shuttle gets caught up in some kind of space disturbance that affects everybody's minds, so that
So
we
that they
all
Our
think
believe.
real
that
characters
you
now.
all
So that
think
we
that
all
you are the person.
those yes, yes. that that
Oh, that.
that that classic trope episode. So we all think that we are actually those people.
hmm
For like, yes, that's what's gonna happen.
About
Right.
it.
So
Nice to meet you. I'm Cyril.
So now that you have your identities and she's creating credentials for you, basically you need to kind of come up with a plan of attack. Try and figure out how you're gonna, what you're gonna do. You'll all be.
I
I would say that likely Thawar and Anya will arrive together. They're probably the one that would make sense to be a pair.
Mhm. Possibly the
me and
animal
Ren
person,
and the drug dealer.
and the drug dealer would probably
Yeah.
arrive together as well, because
Yeah.
that also makes a lot of sense.
That could be true. Yeah, yeah. So Ren and Guthix could go together.
Hey,
Um,
Cameron, have you seen the Tiger King? Have you
A little
actually
bit.
seen? So there
Yeah.
you go. There is your character right there. Is
I don't
yeah,
know if
Tiger.
I can pull off. I don't know if I can pull off the Tiger King, but I'll try my
Oh
darndest.
my God, that's
The
I'm gonna have. That means I need to. I might need to bring like a snake with me or something. Some kind of exotic animal.
go get what's his face.
Okay, so that's the question that now Gigi has for you.
Mhm.
What, if anything, do you need to fulfill your role?
I think Ren needs some drugs.
Timmy is
Very
going to
true.
be the alcoholic admiral.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm
So
gonna.
okay, so Anya needs fancy clothes. She needs she how long do we have before we leave?
Probably a few weeks,
Uh,
right?
what did I say? It was it was
5 days.
5 days away, and then the
Okay.
thing is for 3 days. So
So
5 days.
Anya needs two things. Anya needs one, she's gonna need fancy clothes,
That's
and
easy.
two,
Like dancer clothes.
she's going to need
She'll
to
have a whole
use
outfit or a whole
yeah,
wardrobe for the weekend.
she's gonna need
Easy.
that 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 room that we first fought in. She's gonna need some way to learn how to
Pole
dance.
dance.
She's gonna have to figure out how to dance. So
Yeah.
she's
To current music, to current popular
to
music.
to
Okay.
whatever yeah. So those are the two things that she needs.
Gigi is going to give her a crash course in dancing to
Dance.
popular music.
All right.
Yeah.
Timmy is going to need some information about Rube Cox military.
Gigi can get him some information about the military for sure. It's likely that probably people won't ask you too much about it just because they don't want to be killed. So you probably won't have to talk too much about the
One of
military
those type of
as long as you extol Rube's virtues and the might of your empire, then you should be fine. You'll just have to be a belligerent asshole mostly.
Perfect.
I think Timmy can pull that
I'm
off.
a natural.
Of course, we'll get you a fitting uniform.
He will request like an outfit that looks kind of like something out of Hellraiser. Like if you could yeah, like the most like spiked like evil looking thing you could possibly think of.
Leather and spikes, shiny leather and
It,
spikes.
yeah, like something in chains.
Does she need like one of like the gnome hats, but with like it's all leather and
Yeah,
spikes?
yeah, and yeah, and like
Yeah.
yeah, stuff like that.
Clothing is easy.
Yeah, well,
Gigi's
that's part of
interested in, do you need
part of the
other
illusion.
things?
Yeah.
Like for example, can Guthix himself should probably just be able to like go out into the jungle and just call some fucking weird animals to him, and have some animals. He doesn't need Gigi's help for that.
That's true.
Yeah,
Ren obviously needs some intoxicants,
I
some
want to
space
experiment.
narcotics, so she's gonna hook him up with that, which could be interesting to Ren because some of them could kind of, in a way, possibly double as poison in becoming their drugs, right? So
True.
if you're like, so it's like in a way, depending on how you use them,
I'll also need to be able to,
roofies.
get credit from people.
Yeah, she knows. She knows. Settle down.
Apparently today is Dave Matthews Day.
Boo.
Yeah.
That
Going
was
to
him,
need
Dave
some
Matthews.
encyclopedic knowledge about some of the wildlife of this planet.
Oh, that's the other thing, is that we're going to need a way, we're all going to need a way to be able to smuggle our weapons in. If there's tight security, then we're gonna need to be able to get our weapons in somehow.
What
We'll make it
invisibility is for,
happen.
baby.
For you, it might be kind of easy if we're able to smuggle it in with the war's equipment.
Yes.
So if I'm a singer, does that mean I'm performing at this event, or am I just a singer?
It's likely that in order to attend, you'll have to be a possibly a last minute replacement for one of the acts.
Wait a minute.
Same
Okay.
thing with same thing with
So
Anya. She'll probably
so
end up being a
Anya actually asks though if there is any kind of blade dancing. Like she could actually use her regular knives because they're not the power knife. They're not like the laser knives. If she could actually like use those as props.
Gigi
If there's
says, "I don't know, you tell me. Can you do that and pull it off? Make it look like you're a professional."
I can certainly give it a try.
You would need to be very good.
Well, you show me how to dance and we'll try it. If it doesn't work, I won't take them. But if I can make it work in the next 5 days, I will.
Then you'll have to try. She might actually also provide Timmy with maybe provide him with a I don't know.
An excess of alcohol.
Maybe
Unsafe.
provide him with
A
a lady.
consort.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
consort.
Maybe provide him with some like a consort. Maybe provide him with a lady
No,
or some lady friends,
no,
some green
and
women.
no, and the tallest lady that she can
Hmm
Oh
possibly
yeah,
find.
absolutely.
Because that's how that would work.
He keeps calling her his personal assistant. All right. So, so Gigi starts to get on this.
But wait a
She,
minute. What if the admiral is a what if the admiral is a homosexual? Maybe the consort needs to be a man. He really needs to get.
Why
Does
not
that,
both?
does that term even exist here?
Dan's like, what if that guy was a homosexual?
Thanks, man.
It's like, thanks,
Yeah,
man.
that's
It's like,
that's weird.
where'd that come from?
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know.
I
I mean,
don't.
we can
I
get
don't
you one if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah. Dan's thinking
Do they
about
even
something else
exist?
other than the game. That's all.
Mhm.
We're
All
on an
right. So
alien planet. It's got to exist.
Or does it? I mean, who knows?
all
Unless
right.
everyone here is just extremely homophobic.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe, or maybe no one even gives a shit what people do. So therefore, they don't label people's sexuality.
There's all aliens and shit anyway, so
Yeah.
who knows what kind of weird dicks
They
there
won't
are.
even be able to tell what kind of gender they are.
Exactly,
No.
weird dicks and anti-dicks and
Yeah.
all kinds of things.
And no dicks.
They
All that
actually
stuff.
just reproduce asexually by splitting into two.
Some of
Ah,
them might.
okay. hmm
Some of them
True.
split into 20.
That's true.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Yeah. All right. So she shows you Space Whale.
The fuck
I
Oh yeah, do
present
we have a
Space
map of the ship,
Whale.
or is that something we'll have to figure out?
is what the fuck? Is that just the tail?
The tail? What do you
The
mean just the
whale.
tail?
It's a whale.
That's Space Whale. That's the ship.
Oh. Never
Like what are
mind.
you
Never
looking
mind.
at?
It was scrolled way up, and I was only seeing the bottom half of it.
Yes. So this is the luxury
I see
liner,
it. Got it
Space
now.
Whale.
Like the
Excellent.
event horizon.
Once you get aboard the ship, it may be possible to get a map.
Okay.
You'll have to access the ship's terminals, but you'll have to do it covertly. Then again, some of you might need a map, especially of areas that you might be performing in.
Some backstage passes.
Backstage passes.
Cool. Well, it sounds like we've
Space
got work to do.
Space Whale will be, as I said, there will be heavy security, but it will also be a party. As you can tell from your identities. Why did you just I'm
It's
gonna
always
put
work.
Anya everywhere. I'm just gonna stick Anya up on this. Sticking Anya on this damn thing. There she is. She's dancing around Space Whale.
Yep.
Like you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything anybody needs to do within these 5 days?
Well, I guess I've got to roll some stuff to see if I can dance.
See if you can dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's
Do you
let's
think
And
see
you
if
can?
and if I can knife dance.
let's see if Anya well let's see if Anya first of all let's see if Anya can dance. Gigi is going to show Anya some moves.
Okay.
And Gigi is amazing. She's like Lady Gaga or
Is
something.
that right?
I don't know. Anyway,
I have no idea.
roll, roll a
Who's
dexterity
that?
check.
If you think that's what Lady Gaga looks like when she's fucking dancing,
Yes, yes, I do.
I need to study up on like the art of this area, so I can like speak of artists and stuff like that, because I can like literally like I don't want to come in here and not know anyone, but
but
Well, Gigi,
maybe that's your whole thing.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe you
you
know some
you
underground
don't
artists.
give a
yeah.
shit about any of the other artists,
Oh, I
and you
don't, but
and
I said
you say
I
they're all crap
I
except for
don't,
you.
but I gotta be able to smack talk them.
yeah, true. She's got to
Yeah.
know who the competition is.
Hmm.
So obviously Gigi will give you access to. She tells you that she's like, oh, just ask the computer in your quarters.
Okay, and I'm gonna go back and study up on that and what the most valuable pieces of
And
art
now
are.
everybody's like, wait, the computer in our quarters? What the fuck? We've been staying there for several
Hmm.
years. Several years. So we've been staying there for several days already. We didn't know there was a computer. That's because nobody said, computer, can you do this for
As
me?
far as I know, she hasn't given me any quarters yet.
Exactly.
Just for
So,
'Why would
$0.02.
you put a computer in a quarter? It's only like an inch.
true.
That's how advanced the technology is here.
Yeah, so advanced. So advanced. So, so Anya, it looks like she's dancing pretty well.
Hmm.
Um,
I do need one special thing, one
so
very special thing.
what's that?
I can't tell you right now.
So can she dance with blades?
So here's what I'm gonna say is that because she doesn't actually have the dancing skill, to really pull it off, it's gonna be a dexterity checks -2. So it'll be if you think you can do it.
Oh, you think you can
Or
dance?
if you think you'll like I
Bang.
Boom.
mean, if you roll like that,
Boom.
if you roll
She's a
like
natural.
that, then you're gonna
Like
be a natural. Gigi was very
again,
impressed. She's
again.
like, well, if you do
Uh,
that, girl, then you're gonna knock him out.
okay. So Anya's going to be practicing whatever she just did. So she's going to do that. Yes.
Gigi pulls up some of her old videos. About 80 years ago, she was a pop star for about 50 years.
Ah.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of those
Well, when
things
you
they should
live
do.
that long, why not,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, every now and again you got to become a pop star. It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's down. So your 5 days pass, and you begin to do all of your research.
There you
And
go.
it's almost 10:15, so with this we might be getting to a good place.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yes, the days pass, and she acquires you a pilot. And next time on Up, Up, and Away, Nuva Destiny, meet the pilot and see Space Whale.
That was fucking retarded.
You're fucking retarded. But next week we're
Because he
gonna
thinks
get
what Lady Gaga looks like.
next week we're gonna get deep into it. Everybody's got their new weapons. Things are
Of course,
deadly.
Steve has
Everyone
to go. We're gonna get
understands
deep into it.
deep, deep into it.
Steve is always getting deep into it.
You know that shit.
But yeah, if you're sticking around still, thanks for watching. You're
Mhm.
now honorary guest at the party we're going to go to.
Party in
We're
the
going
game.
WhaleCon,
I'm an
bro.
idiot. Yeah, WhaleCon. That's true. Speaking of
Yeah.
parties, we'll reiterate again that Halloween weekend we got our Super Dungeon
Oh shit,
Brothers
that's right.
Halloween special where
Yeah.
Dan is gonna dress up like Mario and I'm gonna dress up like Luigi. Have you figured anything out yet? I've been thinking about it, but I don't have anything
Oh
yet.
no, I don't have it, but I know exactly how I'm dressing. Yes.
Okay, nice.
I know. I already know exactly what's
You
going
got
on.
it in
Mhm.
the
Yes,
works. Okay.
I'm set. And I actually am not going to show anybody until that
Before.
day.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Excited to
keep
see
I'm actually gonna keep the camera closed
until the reveal.
until the reveal. So
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
Nice.
So
All right.
just as a as yeah. So you
Fun
can all see
stuff.
what the reveal.
We hope you enjoyed our game. Like I said, next week it's going to be a lot more action packed and
Mhm.
things should be getting down. There's going to be some combat. And then I get to show off. Here, I'll show you now as a sneak peek my combat animation. Check that
Whoa,
out.
sick.
Yeah, okay. I go over towards the studio.
Hey there, this is Garrett from Dix in the Dark. Check out our live stream every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't worry about missing a stream, the VODs are uploaded to the YouTube channel the following day. Check out the links in the description below.